The new flagship stabilizer from Zhiyun goes back to the origins of the one-hand gimbal, but also allows a two-hand operation with a newly designed wrist rest and a sling grip similar to the Weebill 3S. Besides an adjustable 10-watt LED light, the Crane 4 features a fast-switch vertical mount, Bluetooth control and a touchscreen. While the folded gimbal is rather compact, the axes are designed for large camera and lens combinations. Mounting anything from a regular-sized mirrorless camera or big DSLR to a compact cinema camera shouldn't be a problem both from a size but also weight factor. The heaviest setup we have used so far was around 6 kilograms, which the gimbal has handled very well. The updated quick release system works smoothly without any parts getting stuck or scratched. This also means it only takes a few seconds to switch from horizontal to vertical. The mount below the main plate can be removed by moving it to the side via a safety switch. It can then be slid into the vertical axis and the vertical setup is already done. With a lot of camera and lens combinations, it's not necessary to rebalance the axis, which can save a lot of time. The advantage of the back to basics design is that it allows multiple ways of holding the gimbal. The advanced technique, which Zhiyun calls Sling mode, is to mount the adjustable hand grip and the wrist rest both on opposite side of the bottom of the regular grip. The advantage of this setup is that one wrist is supported on the gimbal while the other hand can hold onto the sling grip. The length of the grip can be adjusted as well as the horizontal and vertical angle. At the end of the grip is a 1/4-inch screw hole to mount accessories. The wrist rest can easily be moved up or down depending on what's needed simply by rotating the knob on the back. Something to keep in mind is the lack of additional screw holes or mounting options on the side of the main grip, but when not using the sling grip or wrist rest, these two 1/4-inch screw holes can be used to mount accessories such as a magic arm. The final version of the gimbal will have lights to indicate how well each axis is balanced. After balancing them, the Crane 4 can also be auto-calibrated for the best performance. This feature can be accessed via a very bright 1.2-inch color touchscreen that's easily readable in bright daylight. The responsiveness of the touchscreen is fast, precise, and there's no lag or accidental selection of the wrong settings. The trigger button and the front dial on the main grip can also be customized to control ISO, shutter or aperture. The Crane 4 features a built-in LED light with adjustable brightness and a color temperature range of 2700K to 5500K. The maximum output of 10 watt can be achieved when setting the light to 550K. The fill light can also be modified with a silicon diffuser that can simply be clipped onto the light. A very welcome feature is the implementation of Bluetooth control. Supported cameras can be triggered to start or stop recording via the record button placed under the joystick without needing to connect any cables. The build quality is as good as one would expect from a flagship product. The axes are robust, well designed and can be protected with a silicone cover. The plastic joystick, buttons and dials are very responsive and don't feel cheap at all. Powered by 4 18650 type batteries, the device has an average runtime of 9 to 12 hours depending on the mode, features and settings that are being used, and of course whether the LED light is turned on or off. Charging the gimbal via USB-C only takes 110 minutes when using a PD fast charger. Even though the gimbal might not look revolutionary, it's a well-working tool with many improvements. Getting smooth shots without any micro jitter also shows that the manufacturer has updated the stabilization algorithm, which is especially impressive considering the high payload. The comfort and usability of the Sling mode are subjective because it really depends on personal preference, but the upgraded quick release system with vertical mount, auto calibration, touchscreen, Bluetooth control and compatibility with the TransMount image transmission accessories and follow focus are good reasons to take a closer look at the Crane 4.